So it's finally come to my attention to all the other manga readers that we are going to be getting Natsu versus Zeref soon. And the reason why I say that is because at this point Zeref is chilling. He's picking back being bull, just chilling at the guild. And then we have Natsu and the other guild members. They're heading over there right now. So we might get a Natsu versus Zeref, and my god, I can't wait. Simply because this fight's been built up for a long time. Hell, at the beginning of the Tenro Island was when Natsu first rocked him. He knocked him to the floor. That was so hype, and then it picked back up at the in a little bit of the Tartaro. So we have Zeref stopping time, like on some Dio shit, on some Zaworldo, stops time and just talks with Natsu. And then we get a little bit more with the Tartaros arc, a couple confrontations here and there, but then we finally got it in this Alvarez Empire arc. We got a full-on fight. Well, it wasn't necessarily a full-on, but it was a good fight. We get to see these two going at it. Natsu using his abilities that he got from E.N.D, just boom, 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 boom. Zeref using his black magic, pushing Natsu back. Natsu looked like that he had the edge of that fight, but overall, if Natsu would have killed Zeref there, he would have died too. And Happy realized that. Natsu was about to kill himself. He was about to go in there like a soldier, straight up sacrifice himself, but Happy stopped him, and now we're going to possibly be getting Natsu versus Zeref 2.0. And the reason why I'm hyped about this is because I think it's going to have a different outcome. Now, in the first fight, when Zeref dropped a huge bombshell on him, he was like, oh my god. When Zeref told him, you're my younger brother, you're E.N.D, I'm Zeref Dragneel, Natsu was frozen. He was shook. He also didn't have time to think that in my opinion. I think that Natsu, he had one mindset. His only mindset was to go there and destroy Zeref. So I think that he had that on his mind. He wasn't going to change regardless. Now, Zeref could have told him that he was his father. He still would have changed. You know what I'm saying? Like, Natsu's mindset was set perfectly. But this time, while I do think that Natsu still wants to fight Zeref, I do think that he has time to think it in and actually had time to think about what he's getting himself into. Because we know that Natsu, he doesn't want to die. Like, he's not suicidal. He's not on some Zeref shit or Kaido shit. He doesn't want to kill himself. So I do think that Natsu will realize that if Zeref does die, that he will die too. And on top of that, I've been saying this for a while. I've been saying this for a long time. But I do think that Natsu is going to forgive Zeref. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. Who is the reason why Natsu is alive? Thanks to Zeref, Natsu's able to have all these great memories. He's able to meet up with E.N.D. He's able to go to the Fairy Tail Guild, meet all his friends that he knows today. Let's be honest, if it wasn't for Zeref, then Natsu wouldn't be able to experience anything in his life. And I think that's going to finally click in Natsu's head. And Natsu's going to realize, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't go out and try to kill this guy ASAP. I still want to fight him. I still want to fuck him up for all the bad stuff that he did. But I think that Natsu, once he gets his anger out, he's going to realize, you know what? I can't actually come out here and fight and attack and destroy this guy because he's basically my lifeline. If he dies, I die too. And on top of that, me personally, basically everybody in their mom knows that Zeref has a split personality. So I know for a fact that there has to be some part of Zeref in there, some small part of Zeref in there that makes him be like, you know what? I don't want to do this, but at the same time, like, I think that Zeref is really fighting with his curse mode. I guess you call it his curse mode. He's really fighting with it, trying to hold it back. But I do think that the confrontation between him and Natsu part 2 will most likely get him to break free. And listen, I know some people might not like this, but what if Zeref actually turns good from this? Yes, I know some people will hate that. Me personally, I'm not even 100% sure. Like, I'm not saying that I'm 100% sure want this to happen, but there is a possibility of Zeref turning good and actually helping out in the fight with Acnologia. And we actually get to see Natsu and Zeref versus Acnologia. How hype, how crazy would that be? We will have somebody like Zeref who's immortal, and then if Natsu unlocks his E.N.D power, if he has one, or some type of E.N.D transformation, then it will be crazy. It will be hype, because just seeing those two fighting up against Acnologia, I'm pretty sure that it will be way too much for him. And then maybe they move on to bigger and better things. God Ankh-Ram. Now, God Ankh-Ram's the one who curses Zeref, and if we get to see Natsu and Zeref break the curse together, I think that would be dope, because Zeref, he'll finally be able to die together, and then he might even be able to move on with Mavis, and they'll be able to have a little happy life while they still got a little bit of time left on the earth. But overall, What do you guys think about this scenario of Natsu and Zeref? The fight, I would say that they will fight each other, but at the end of the day, Natsu would come to a sentence that he can't kill him or else he would die. But what do you guys think about this? Would you guys want to see Zeref turn good too? And would you want to see them fight Logia and God Angstrom together? Comment what you guys think down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.